Have you ever tried to move on from someone, but no matter how hard you try, they keep coming back into your thoughts and heart? It feels like no matter how much time passes, something inside you still whispers their name. Maybe you've questioned yourself, asked Allah for clarity, and wondered if it's just emotion or something deeper. What if it's not just you holding on? What if it's Allah showing you signs? In Islam, we don't believe in coincidences. When a connection refuses to fade and their presence lingers in your dua, dreams, and heart, it could be your sign. Allah speaks to the believer through moments, feelings, and signs we often ignore. In this video, you'll discover the powerful signs that Allah may be telling you not to move on from someone because they might be part of your destiny. Watch till the end. This could be your confirmation. 1. Constant thoughts about someone, a deeper sign. When you keep thinking about someone over and over, even when you've tried to let go, it's more than just emotions. It might be something deeper. In Islam, we believe that the heart is not random. Allah is the turner of hearts, Muqallib al-Qulub. If a specific person keeps coming into your mind, especially during quiet moments, salah, or even your day-to-day routine, it's worth pausing to reflect. Why this person? Why now? It's possible that Allah is showing you something about them, something you haven't realized yet. Sometimes, these repeated thoughts are a subtle message, pushing you to consider what role they might truly play in your life. Perhaps there's an unfinished lesson, an unresolved purpose, or even a future path meant to be shared. This doesn't mean every recurring thought is a sign to act rashly. But in the realm of love and connection, when your mind keeps returning to someone despite time or distance, it could be part of Allah's way of guiding your heart gently toward clarity. Pay attention. Don't dismiss it as mere longing. Sometimes, what lingers in the heart has been placed there for a reason beyond your understanding. 2. Dua always includes them, a sign from the heart and beyond. When you make dua with sincerity, your heart naturally reveals what truly matters to you. If someone's name continues to appear in your prayers without force or intention, it's often a reflection of how deeply they're tied to your heart. This repetition is not just emotional, it can be spiritual. In Islam, we're taught that the heart speaks in dua, and sometimes Allah allows certain names or faces to keep returning for a reason. You might be asking Allah for peace, for guidance, or for your future, and yet their name gently slips into your supplications. This isn't something to ignore. Even when you try to focus on other things, if their presence in your dua remains consistent, it might mean their role in your life isn't finished yet. It could also be a sign that you are meant to make a specific prayer for them, perhaps for their guidance, protection, or for a righteous reunion. Your concern for their well-being in your private conversations with Allah says a lot. This persistent presence in your dua could be Allah's way of reminding you. This connection still matters, and there's more to it than you currently see. 3. Feeling peace. Thinking about them. A heart that recognizes comfort. There are certain people whose presence, even in thought, brings a deep sense of peace. Not excitement, not obsession, but calm. In Islam, this tranquility is not to be taken lightly. Allah says in the Quran, "He it is who created for you mates that you may find tranquility in them." Surah Ar-Rum 30:21. If just thinking about someone eases your heart, reduces your anxiety, or inspires you to be better, that peace might be a sign of emotional and spiritual compatibility. This kind of peace is not based on fantasy or illusion. It doesn't confuse you or make you feel distant from Allah. Instead, it quietly encourages growth, sabr, and reflection. The thought of them doesn't distract you, it grounds you. In a world filled with chaos and temporary feelings, a soul that reminds you of peace could be a soul that aligns with yours. Sometimes, people are placed in our hearts not to disrupt, but to stabilize us. If their memory or thought brings you closer to who you want to be, or to Allah, it's worth paying attention to. Such peaceful reflections are rare, and in many cases, they are gentle hints from Allah, not just random emotions. 4. Separation doesn't always mean it's over. A test before the reunion. In life, not every separation is meant to be permanent. Sometimes, Allah allows distance not to break a bond, but to strengthen it through patience, growth, and personal development. Many people assume that when communication ends or circumstances change, the story is over. But in Islam, we believe that Allah is the best of planners, and His plans often involve pauses before progress. There are times when two people need to part ways, not because they are wrong for each other, but because they aren't ready yet. One or both may need time to mature emotionally, draw closer to Allah, or heal from past wounds. During this phase, Allah may be preparing each heart for a better reunion, one built on stronger faith and clearer intentions. What seems like an ending could be a divine delay. The Prophet ﷺ himself experienced periods of silence in revelation, reminding us that even distance from what we love can hold wisdom. If your connection with someone ended unexpectedly, yet you still feel a deep pull toward them, consider that this might be a pause, not a goodbye. Allah sometimes removes people temporarily, only to reintroduce them at the right moment, in the right way. 5. Love that brings you closer to Allah, a connection with purpose. Not all love is a distraction. In fact, some forms of love are sent by Allah to elevate your soul, strengthen your character, and deepen your connection with Him. When you find yourself caring for someone in a way that inspires you to become a better Muslim, more patient, more humble, more mindful in your worship, that love may carry a divine purpose. In Islam, the most meaningful relationships are those that help both individuals grow spiritually. If your bond with someone encourages you to avoid sin, to make more dua, or to seek knowledge and guidance, that's not a worldly attachment. It's a sign of alignment in Deen and values. Such love is not rooted in ego or desire. It is pure, respectful, and purposeful. True love from Allah never leads you away from Him. Instead, it gently brings you back whenever you stray. If thinking about someone makes you want to improve yourself for the sake of pleasing Allah, not for the sake of impressing them, then that connection may be more than just emotional. It could be part of your spiritual journey. Relationships that help you prioritize your akhirah over your dunya are rare, and often they are divinely placed. 6. Importance of Istikhara and patience, trusting Allah's timing. In moments of emotional uncertainty, the most powerful step a believer can take is turning to Allah for clarity through Salat al-Istikhara. This special prayer isn't just a ritual. It's a heartfelt request for Allah's guidance when you're unsure about someone's place in your life. If you find yourself conflicted about whether to hold on or let go, Istikhara can bring a sense of direction and calm that no human advice can offer. Often, people rush decisions based on feelings, pressure, or fear of the unknown. But what seems delayed to us may actually be perfectly timed by Allah. Patience, sabr, is not about waiting endlessly. It's about trusting that what is written will reach you when you're truly ready for it. Sometimes, the answer to your istikhara won't be immediate. It may come through changes in circumstances, a shift in your heart, or a door opening unexpectedly. Choosing patience means believing that Allah sees what you cannot. It's understanding that love, like everything else in life, must be approached with reliance on Him. By practicing Istikhara sincerely and embracing patience, you protect your heart from haste and open it to the path that is truly meant for you. Sometimes what you feel so deeply isn't just your heart, it's Allah guiding you towards something meaningful. If the signs we discussed resonated with you, don't ignore them. Keep praying, keep trusting, and allow Allah to unfold your story in His perfect time. If this video gave you clarity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more heartfelt Islamic reminders. Comment below with this beautiful prayer. Ya Allah, guide me to what's written for me and make it easy. May Allah bring peace to your heart and bless you with what's truly meant for you.